was in it.
What's going on? What's going on?
How
And
you
What's up?
we're
What's
here.
up?
We're here. We're back. We're back, and we are live, y'all. Once again on this Monday. Hope everyone had a good holiday, y'all.
Oh, we did. We did.
We did. Relax some. Didn't do too much. Watch a lot of that traffic on the highway.
Who you telling?
Man,
But my job, I'm in it every day.
yeah. So it's all good. Brandon back there chilling, said his stomach hurting a little bit, so it's gonna be us.
He ain't eat at Oasis, did he?
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Which one?
No. There's a restaurant down in Waysboro.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about because it's Oasis up here too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ran by the same people.
No, downtown Monroe.
Gotcha. Everybody, hey, Oasis down here in Waysboro, they slapping. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they slapping. So y'all go check them out.
Hi, Sasha.
Sasha, what up? What up?
She had to work.
Since she didn't have to work. Yeah, go on, come on then. I know you got a lot to say.
You'll never hear her voice ever.
I know, right?
Yeah. But anyway, what's going on, man? Yesterday we had a pretty good conversation, man, about outside siblings. Why you mad at them when they didn't ask to be here? So what you mad at them for? If you want to be mad at anybody, talk to your mom and your daddy.
Yeah.
Especially your daddy, because most of the time the daddies are the one that got the outside children.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of men couldn't handle that. They want the woman to understand them if they had children on the outside. But if that woman have a child on the outside, man, I ain't taking care of the child. That ain't my child. You ready to throw the baby out and the mother.
Right. Man, I got a question already with what you just said. So you just said you said most of the time it's the man that has the outside children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if a woman couldn't get pregnant? Would they cheat more? Because in order for a woman to go out and cheat, it's a possibility she can get pregnant. Now, if she get pregnant, she's showing the world that somebody to knock her up. If there was no showing period, do you think women would cheat more? That might be a question for Kitty.
Why would it be for me?
Are you a woman?
Because I don't have any kids, so I don't know.
No, I'm just asking because for one, let's just throw this out there. For one, women, y'all are very respectful of yourself, and 9 times out of 10, when you're in a relationship, you love the guy, and if you stepping out of the relationship with the guy, it's because you done fell out of love and you don't care about this guy no more. Or in this generation, you could just be getting your get back. You could be getting your get back, but men, it's no sweat off our back. We can go knock up a woman across the entire country and people would never know about it because nothing happened to us physically. And the only way somebody would know about it if I say something being in demand or if the woman say something. Other than that, it can be hidden. But a woman, y'all go through a transformation and people gonna ask questions.
You're making it human.
Yes. But what I'm saying, if your body wasn't going through that visual transformation, would women cheat more because they can hide it better?
No, because that would be like as if they didn't have any children or weren't pregnant. So they would be doing the same thing that they were doing, not being pregnant. So that yeah.
But it wouldn't be. Well, no, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
Because in a mindset,
without being pregnant, that means that answers your question.
Now watch me throw this monkey wrench in there.
All right.
What if she ain't the problem that she can't get pregnant? What if it's him? What if she go out and get pregnant by somebody else?
Ooh.
That clearly shows she's cheating, and she shouldn't be with somebody if she intentionally wanted kids and knew he couldn't, and they're not working on finding a different way to have kids, surrogacy, adoption. There's a lot of other ways of having kids.
Yeah, that's a serious conversation you have to have too, because most women do go in and say, I can't have children.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
they get it like, if you want somebody to have kids, you know, you might want to move on to somebody else.
All right. That
Dude,
should be a conversation you have,
Yeah, if you want to
especially
have
before it gets to that point.
yo, I actually have a female friend. She was married, still married, and she stepped out on her husband. What's up, Laura? Said it right. She stepped out on her husband on purpose because he couldn't get her pregnant, and she wanted a child so bad. So she didn't cheat on him because she wanted to cheat. She went out to have a baby. Now,
Again, that was the conversation they're supposed to have before.
no, but he didn't want her to have. He didn't want her to step out. It wasn't about the baby. He didn't want her to step out because in having a baby, of course, she cheated on him. So he didn't want that. But she still said, you know what? No, I want a baby and I can't get it from you. So I'm about to go get it from somewhere. And she made that decision. And he's better than me because they still together. And he's raising.
She's just a low down woman. If she, yeah.
Huh?
She's just not a good woman then.
Well, true. But is it now? Let me ask you this: is it if it low self-esteem on a guy, or is it logic because or valid, not logic, because he stayed with her and they're raising the child together because he was like, yeah, he mad that she stepped out, had a baby, but he couldn't have a child anyway, and this is like giving him a chance to be a father. That's how he spent it. I'm gone.
I mean, this is what I say for anybody in any relationship. Whatever works for you is whatever works for you. If that worked out and you I guess forgave her for stepping out, then that's what works for them. So
Okay.
everybody has their own little thing in a relationship. If that works for them and they talked about it, then
go be with him. He not you. Go be with him.
that's you. But that's
Get out
you.
of my
So if that
house.
happened to you, then that's what your answer would be. That happened to him. He wanted to stay with her. That's what his relationship entails. Every relationship is what that person makes of it with their partner. So
Kitty, hear what I'm
Now,
about to say. Get out my house.
now most
I'm with you.
most men can't handle that anyway.
Mm-mm.
They can go out, they can go out and get somebody else pregnant with no problem because the child is cross town somewhere. They ain't got to really be in the house. But if that woman get pregnant, that child gonna be in the house with that man, and you know good and well that man gonna be like, man, this mother, this ain't my child, and you got to
You
look
know,
at this child every day.
not even that. I just think women deal with cheating better than men. At the end of the day, I think a woman. I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all may hate this. I think a woman can forgive a man easier and truly forgive him compared to the man forgiving his woman.
I'm glad you said that because I said the same answer today when I had that conversation with somebody.
Yeah. I really, growing up, I saw it, and it's like I'm looking at myself right now. I understand when a man say, I had to get that. Look at that. But I wouldn't want my woman if I'm married. She messed around on me, and I'm sorry. We got to go because I can't live with you knowing that you open up for somebody else. I can't do that. I'm doing that. Like what is it about me? It's a lot of things. What is it about me? Like, why did you have to go out and find comfort in somebody else? And it's a big deal for you to get on your back and open yourself up for somebody else. And I'm supposed to be your man, I'm supposed to be your husband. It's almost like the Best Man movie. I'm gonna be envisioning that in my head the entire time. I'm not gonna forget that. And I couldn't do it. So to really love her and to be happy, I would have to move on from that situation.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That works for you, but for him, he would rather be with her and take care of the baby. That works for
I'm just
him.
speaking of analogy now. I'm just
Oh
speaking.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm speaking in general.
That's the thing. You can't be general when it comes to relationships because everybody's different.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I'm just saying. I just know women deal with it better than men. Most men that I know, and friends and people that I have worked and people I personally know, they cannot stay with their woman after they woman then smash somebody else. And if they do, it's toxic from that point forward.
Yeah. I mean, for the majority of people, yeah.
Yeah.
Because most men, like you just said, Neil, they cannot handle that. And I say it a lot of times that men can go out here and sleep with multiple women. It's okay, it's cool and everything. But soon as that woman, she ain't even got to mess with the dude, just entertain it.
Right.
He ready to kick her out the door.
So
and
why is that?
if she do sleep with him, oh no,
Because you
I
know
don't know if I
why?
can forgive you.
Because as in women, we're seen as having purity, and you want your woman to be pure. You want her to be as pure as possible. And for men, it's more not frowned upon because either that's something that they feel is in them to be able to spread their seed everywhere else. But for women, when we get pregnant, it's 9 months that we're producing a baby. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We gotta get a fan over there. I like that.
I mean, I am 41, so I am pretty mature. And
I got you. I
I
got
had
you.
an ex that couldn't have kids. I wanted 8. 8. Woo. So let me skip over that. So he said to use a bank, but I just didn't want a child with an unknown father genetically. 8.
Taylor,
Minute,
is your
man.
vagina okay? Is the vagina okay?
Let me shut my camera off. 8.
8?
8. Oh my goodness.
Woo. Hey
That
man,
me.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't be mad at them. And when I was in my 20s, I wanted 11. When I was in my 20s,
Was you gonna pay the 11 children?
no, I was gonna have in my mind, I was gonna have the money to be able to take care of them. That's why I don't have them now, because I ain't got the money to take care of 11 kids.
Hey, look what she said. That was back when milk was $1.
I don't care. It still was a lot when milk was $1 to have a child.
That was
but you know,
right now, like $5.
But back in them days, they had a bunch of kids back then.
Yeah.
If everybody's in that just tuning in, welcome to Open Mic Night. Back then, because my granddad had 21.
How many? How many?
21.
See, I thought I was about to say something with my grandma and granddad, but I ain't even gonna bring up their numbers. They won't even in the double digits.
But I know somebody who had, not with the same woman, but I know somebody who have had 32.
Yeah.
I say, and you still walking around?
Yeah,
you ain't locked up. You still walking around? Come on,
dude. Hell no.
Yeah, that generation is out of here now, man. That generation.
I say more power to you, Taylor, because I can barely have one.
Right.
Yeah.
I have none, and I'm my big old age, and yeah.
Yeah, that generation is out of here. I hear people, I just want 1 or 2. That's where they at now.
If they can get that boy and girl at the beginning, that's it. That's it.
I mean, I'm pushing. I know I said about 11, like right now. I'm that same person now. I probably want 2, probably no more than 3 at the moment.
I was getting ready to say you went from 11, put a plus sign in between that 1 and 1.
Right.
What? Hey, we playing spades, man. 1 in a possible.
I'm done.
1 in a possible.
I'm done.
Oh man.
Oh man. Nah, man, I like it. I love kids, and it's something about leaving a legacy. I would love to, like, because we all gonna die, we're gonna pass away, and I would want my lineage to live on. So that's why a lot of men want boys, and some men want boys for a selfish reason. But when you get a girl, and if she get married, then her last name, like, traditionally will change. But that boy, his name stay the same, so your family name will continue to live on. That's the hope of getting a young man.
I'm just gonna paraphrase this guy watched Kurt Nugent on YouTube, and he was talking about this other guy. He said, "Why leave a legend, a legacy? Why not live it now?" And I turned around and said and added to it, because if you live it now, the legacy will continue anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never stop. So like right now, we all living a legacy right now.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna leave,
whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can leave that one, but I think you can leave both too, because some people still want their blood and their seed in the world. Because it's like 100 years from now, if my sons keep having sons, then our name will still be here. This is a whole nother conversation about names, because technically my last name is not my last name, technically, but whole nother conversation. But yeah, 100 years from now, 200 years from now, I would still have something walking and breathing on this earth, even though my book that I published, Golden Nuggets, 12 Principles for Unawakening Your Inner Champion, would still be here when I'm gone. My legacy, the work that I put inside the neighborhood, would still be here.
Matter of fact, y'all go cop that right now on Amazon right now.
On Amazon right now.
Good snippet. Wait, slide it in there, Neil. Go copy it. It's on Amazon right now as we speak.
At the end of the day, just type in my name.
Matter of fact, Neil, why don't you just go and put it in the chat?
Go ahead, I got you already.
And since
I have a question.
Here we go. Go ahead.
So for me to be my age without any kids, do you think that's a bad thing?
No, that's a choice.
Okay.
Because matter of fact, I'm glad you said it, because even my daughter's like, Dad, if we don't have any kids, would you be mad? No, that's your choice. That's your body. I can't tell you what you do with your body.
I mean, the reason why I haven't had any kids is just because of the fact that I feel like it's, at least in my lifetime, it never has been a time where I'm either financially stable enough to have a child or mentally stable to have a child. So, yeah.
If you had one, you'll find out real quick how to be financially stable with it.
I know
it's gonna make you learn how to, whatever you do, it's gonna make you learn something.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I always felt that it wasn't like the right time. So
Tony said back then all you had to do was feed them, plus they would be able to help you with the farming and other chores around the house. Clothes wasn't a problem because they made their own clothes back then. They had they handed down a lot of clothes that the other kids wore before them. But in the day and time, these kids are different. These days and time, they are different. They are different. I ain't want to wear these clothes. I ain't want to wear that. Boy, you gonna shut up?
Yeah.
See, don't make me cuss.
Right.
I seen a kid today walking in the store, and I was like, "Hey, man," he had some Air Nikes on. I said, "How does it feel?" He said, "What you mean? How does it feel? You're not trying to put a crease in them shoes. How did that walk feel?"
That is true.
Now, if you walk like that, you be wishing you can walk right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I said, I tell you what, let something get after you. I guarantee you have a whole bunch of creases in them shoes.
Or just get you some toilet paper, or get you some newspaper, or your socks. When you take your shoes off at night, throw them in the front of your shoes. That keeps the creases away for a period of time.
Sure do. It's like in the store you go buy shoes. They had them things inside the shoes.
Yeah,
them hard inside the shoe.
Yeah, they have those at shoe stores. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, they throw them away. No, when you buy your shoes and you bring them home, keep that paper that's wadded up in there. It already fits your shoe the way it's in there. It already fits it. So when you take your shoes off at night, put your shoestrings in your shoes and then slide that paper in there.
Yeah, because even like when I ride a motorcycle, when I was riding a lot back then, I just had a cut off sock and slide it over my shoe so it wouldn't mess up the shoe. When you're changing the gears.
Right.
I take care of my shoes, but I don't know about creases. I know how to take them out. Okay.
Well, then
There
you
you
got some
go.
magical powers, because yeah.
Yeah.
Now, so, hey, because honestly, once them creases in there, they in there.
Yeah, they in there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They have shoehorns that keep the shape. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, that's what
Shoehorns.
I'm
Yes,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what we talk. That's basically what we're saying.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't get the crease in it and then start putting them in there. It'll help it out, but
No,
it ain't gonna get it out.
right. Like you have to keep them in there. Like once you start wearing your shoes, you literally have to put them in.
Yeah. But since we talking about this with the kids and stuff like that and all that, I'm gonna play one of the videos we had in the back chat.
Oh.
Hey, hey, once you throw it up, I sent you something to your messenger.
When a man wants to get married, he's only getting married truly for one reason. The men can work and provide for themselves. He does not necessarily need you to cook, clean, and have sex because he can get sex from multiple women. A lot of them can cook and clean. Their mother taught them, or they can pay someone to get it. The culture is telling them these women do not get married. So why would a man go past what the culture is telling him and choose to have a wife? It's for one real simple reason. Because with a wife, you can now have love, you can now have nurturing, you can have support, you can have affection. This is what he can't get from a roommate. So if that is not what you're leading with, your relationships with men is love, support, nurturing, and respect, this is why your husband is now pulling away, because in the beginning you gave him those things. But as you got into the relationship, you got bitter, you got resentful, you start seeing his flaws, start counting that against him. You start measuring him against other men. And now you're pulling back on the love, the affection, and the nurturing. When a
I'm gonna
What's
keep
up,
my
man?
mouth. I ain't gotta say nothing. She said it.
Hey, I think that's also vice versa. So,
You know,
What you think about Paul?
a
What you think about?
lot of women are coming out and really talking about this now, about how to keep the man and how to do this and this and this and this. But you know, before you even get married, a lot of times the dating stage up into the marriage, it's everything. It's like you giving everything in, but then as soon as you get married, it's like it
get comfortable.
get comfortable and you fade out. It's no more date nights.
And that's
Right.
what I'm saying. Like people don't understand, even when you're married to somebody, you can't just get used to that person. They both have to be able to show that they love and care for that person and still want to be with them like the first day they met them. But people don't have that mindset. People think, oh, I'm married to you, so I can just be whatever. I don't have to like really work for you. You constantly have to work for that person. Like if you're
Yeah.
dating them every day.
Yeah. No, Tony, I
No.
know some other races that does that.
No, you no, you totally right. And I from firsthand experience, I had a major argument, kept having arguments with my ex because I wanted to implement things. I wanted to have like casual conversations about serious problems on a certain day at a certain time.
Mhm.
Because one of the biggest things that where we got in our arguments was when we brought up a problem spontaneously. And I'm not ready to talk, but she's not ready to talk. So I was like, Thursday is our day to talk about anything. That's one
Mhm.
thing. I wanted to implement date night every single week. Had a date night. It doesn't matter what was going on. Wanting to go out to eat. And what I was trying to tell her, I was like, if we don't do that, and guys, I'm giving this for you guys. If we don't do that, problems gonna happen by itself.
Yep.
Problems are going to continue to happen. So if you're just living in your relationship, going to work, coming home, doing the regular stuff, and you're just handling problem as it go, it doesn't matter how much you was in love with this person at the beginning. Most of that gonna go away because you're not investing nothing into the relationship.
Exactly.
Like one thing that really kept us cool when we had a argument, what I would do, I would tell her what I want, but say it in a nice for me and her like sexual way or something. Look, I know you're raising your voice, but you need to calm your sexy tail down right now. Like stuff like that.
Make her laugh a little bit.
I would laugh like, look, and then talked about myself. You don't like me. You the one who dated somebody with big lips. Like it was just having fun. But if you don't do that, if you lose yourself and you lose who you are, remember problems are going to keep happening until you pass away. So you have to put them. You got to put them nuggets in there, guys.
Yeah. And that's what people don't understand too. They don't know, like they just get comfortable and they don't want to keep on working after the, I guess, talking stage or relationship or marriage.
I'm straight cussing.
So while we're having this conversation, I'm about to send you something right now to put up. It goes exactly with this. Jesus, why is it acting crazy? Sorry guys, hold on.
That's all right. I know how it is.
Know how it is?
Yeah.
All right, here you go right here. I'm about to send it to you right now. Boom, put that up. They're basically going back, and I had a conversation with my homies and my boys about this, and we was kind of on different ends for whatever reasons, but we all made valid points.
And then that's a good thing. Making the valid points, man.
Gotta make valid points. Gotta make them valid points, because
it's you know, as we say, it's real out here, bro.
There you go.
It's real out here. Darren said the same way you got her is the same way you'll keep her. Keep doing the same stuff over and over. Small things really matter a lot with women and men.
Exactly.
All right. No, that's 100%. And here's the major problem. Men, you got to look at this. Sometimes you get the woman, and how you got her is not you. It's not you. You're lying. You're putting on the face to get her. That's exactly what. And then what happens after you get comfortable? And actually, it's not even when you get comfortable. If and I'm gonna say this for you women, if you cannot be in your feelings and being enamored with this guy, you can see the signs early. You can see the signs within the first week or 2 weeks of talking and going out with this guy. But because you can't, a regular guy cannot put on a fake face for a long time.
No, I
Cannot. And so what's gonna happen? Stuff gonna start to seep out. He gonna fall back in his old ways. And the trap is you feel like now you're in love with somebody and you stay with him because I love him. You got all this negative stuff about this guy, and then the last words is, but I love him. No, leave the guy. He saw what he did.
But is, yeah, any time before but don't mean nothing. So if you put but into it, then yeah, what you say after that doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah, you really don't love him. You're just in lust with him. That's all what it is. Oh yeah, I'm in lust with him. Oh, there it is. Let me read it out for you guys. It says, no, we can't have sex. No, we cannot live together. No, I am not your wifey. No, I will not put anything in my name for you if we're not married. And then the thing is, says boyfriends should not get husband privileges. Being a wife to your boyfriend doesn't guarantee marriage. So the question that we have, you got it. What you
that is true to a point. Because you're giving basically everything that you want to give to a husband, but he's not making you his wife.
So the question that we had was, is where do the girlfriends stop, or where do the girls stop, and then now the man have to ask, I guess, hey, put a ring on her finger, whatnot. Like, what's too much of being a girlfriend? What's too much?
What she listed, basically. I mean, sex, obviously, that's between them. Living together, I don't know, because I have lived with boyfriends before. So now, as in anything in well, wifey, that's more of just kind of like a nickname. So
That's what I.
um, um, as in putting anything in that other person's name, I'm kind of like on the fence with that one, just because of the fact that depending on how much you
Remember,
think you can do with that person, yeah, you don't want to pay for something that if they don't, they're no longer with you, you're still paying on it. Let's say a car, let's say a house, let's say whatever else, and that could ruin your credit because of something that he wants to buy. So kind of iffy on that one. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, I don't know. I don't know really what that difference is when it comes to like girlfriend and wife. I don't know where that stops.
yeah. Well, I keep it short and let Carl jump in it, but just my man of God background, I kind of agree with this, to be honest.
Hmm.
I agree. Now, have it been done across the whole world? No. I think the only one for me, I've been celibate for a minute. Um, we cannot live together. I lived with one girl that turned out, as we were just friends helping each other out, turned into something. That yeah. Hold on. I'm not your wifey. I mean, I never called the girl wifey. I got other names, but I never called the girl wifey. Definitely haven't put nothing in nobody else's name, and I ain't had a girl put anything for me in my name. Um, so I mean, I agree. I think this. I really think this would keep a lot of people out of hot water if they follow these things. It
Yeah.
would keep them out of. My only problem is we can't live together, and this is not a problem, but how you gonna get to know someone? And that's always
Right.
been my problem. How you truly gonna get to know someone? Because you can be dating for 2-3 years, but as soon as you move with one another, it's different,
But my question is that back in the day, they did these things
right?
and it worked.
Right. And I'm with you, guys. My laptop about to die. Let me get my charger right quick.
All right. And Darius said, fact, they do wear a mask to get a woman. But see me, I maintain my true self. You get the full version of me, regardless of if we just met.
Darius, you just saying that. I'm just playing.
if
I'm done.
if I come out clowning and laughing, that's me. That's just who I am.
Right.
I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna switch up, try to impress. Sometimes you see me out, I may have my uniform on from work. Just like I got my work shirt on right now. That's just me. I'm not gonna run home, then change, then come back out and try to
Right.
impress
Like,
somebody.
yeah.
That's just me. I might be just getting off work. I ain't thinking about
Yeah,
you anyway.
I just got off work and I'm wearing the same shirt.
Yeah. So it's people funny. People funny.
Hi.
Hey, good evening, Miss Yvonne. There's I personally don't think there's a cap on being a girlfriend or being a boyfriend. There's more so a transition to becoming a husband and wife. Being married is still a relationship, just as much as and a girlfriend and boyfriend. It just comes with different responsibilities as humans that still have true feelings.
Yup. There's Darius with the bars. No, just but no, that's true though.
Yeah, that is true.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I heard what you were saying when I was away.
Oh, yeah,
Want
go
to help?
ahead.
Let me help these women. Let me help women out for you right quick, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I think it should be a cap. I think it should be a cap. I know you said it's not a cap, but it has to be, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the ones that's losing out. And I'm gonna break it down like this: women, y'all think for your wedding day. You think of your wedding day. Men, we don't really think about our wedding day. We think of the woman who we're gonna marry. We care less about that wedding day. So if you giving us everything that a wife would give as a girlfriend, then where's the incentive at for us to get married? There's no reason. If we get a house, we get a car together, we done started the kids, and we've been together for 5-10 years, the man mind is like, why? We already doing everything. Why so now we got to pay money. We got to pay money for a wedding, a reception, a venue, fly people out. No, we got to spend money in this, and nothing's gonna change. So women, it has to be a level, not a level, a limit of what you give, because that's how men operate. If you say a man can't have this, his mind operate, what do I have to do to get it?
To make him work harder for it?
Yes.
Okay.
If I can't have this, and if I really want you, what I have to do to get it? I want you. So now you done put a proverbial price on it. So since you put a price on it, now, oh man, if I want the chick of my dreams, if I want the love of my life, I got to do A, B, C, and D. But you don't have no fighting ground, because you done gave me everything. You gave me everything. So now it's just going to be you whining and crying and complaining and keep begging for a ring, when I'm just going to listen to you and go on about our day, because you don't have nothing else to fight with, because you done gave us everything. I'm going to leave it right there. Let y'all do it that way, as you please.
Tony said, to be honest with you, being married is really a contract. That's why you are issued a license.
Oh, it is a contract.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a contract. Tara said, hello, somebody.
Hi.
Sound like a pastor right there. Hello, somebody.
The door to the church is open.
Yeah. But you know how that is. What trips me out with the pastor sometimes is, I ain't going to be before you long. Man, we finna be in here another 30 minutes, man. 30 to 45 minutes, man. Come on, bro. You be better off just saying, I'm going to get up here and say this, and I'm going to get on, sit down somewhere. You be better off just saying that.
Hey, that's why I love male pastors in football season. Because we're getting out of there at least 12:30.
I'm done.
Hey, during football season, you're going to see that pastor, he preaching, his eyes looking up at that clock. Looking up at that.
Yeah. Or he got his phone right up there on the podium with him, so he can see it the whole time. See the time the whole time. And what's funny, I had put a post up one time, and I said, pastors, if y'all can cut y'all sermon short during football season, you can cut your sermon short any other time.
Every other season. Well, that's not what the Spirit is leading me to do, Brother Carl.
Well, it ain't leading you to do it, in that, but you do it anyway, though, don't you?
You do
it anyway. and I'm gonna say something. I thought I read this. I was raised differently. I grew up around nothing but women mostly, but I stuck to my true self as a man. So I'm in tune with what a woman would desire when it comes to marriage. I always lay down what I expect before marriage is even a topic of discussion. I can't really explain it. I just know how to manage that. I will and won't do very well. Not really a masculinity thing, but more so a mental thing. I've strengthened over my 30 years of life. I hear you, Darius. Strengthened, bro.
He's gonna be a preacher. I'm about to throw a joke in there, but he that was well put. We good.
And Junior said, death to his part, boy. There's a lot of people that want to kill. Let me tell you something. Some of them don't did the death thing.
Man, y'all be watching the first 48. they had this woman she hired a hitman to kill her husband, and the police already knew that she did it, and she in there lying and crying, oh my God, what happened to him and stuff, and they know she set up the man. It's like, man, he had a good insurance policy is what happened. I think he had like a $2 million insurance policy. Yeah.
I'm like Tommy or Martin. I'll kill you for $2 million.
I'm done.
I remember that. Hey, he sold that because I'll kill you for $2 million.
Oh boy.
Oh.
But you know, watch this. I know some of the men. I know y'all get mad in here. That's all right. You know, that ain't nothing new to me.
Yeah, man, let's piss these men off today. Let's go.
Watch this.
Oh,
Y'all remember when they did Colin Kaepernick so bad, as people said, put him out because he kneeled, even though nobody went and read the full story, that he went and talked to somebody in the military, and they told him the best thing to do is to kneel and not just sit, is to kneel. See, they didn't want to push that story, but that's a whole different story. But he went up, but all these men and some women say, I ain't watching football no more. I ain't watching it because they did Colin Kaepernick wrong. Following year,
they're back on it. They back on it.
Where was that stand at? And it was a young guy was talking, and I posted it too. He said, all the men that said that stuff, they turned right around and started back watching football because of Colin. He said, so the young guy said, so if we can't stand for something together as that simple, we can't stand for nothing.
Willpower. Look, you're talking about the same group of people. Every year comes around, they go get a membership at a gym. It's the same group of people. They get the membership, they go to the gym for maybe a week, maybe 2 days, and then after that, they don't see the gym until next year.
Now I can understand that it's a job or something mixed up, but not a lot of people don't work like that. They can get off and go to the gym.
Yeah. No, I'm saying no. The point I'm making is
they don't have mental willpower. That's what it is, and
that's the point I'm making. Yeah. They don't have whenever they set their mind to something, they can't stick with it because they don't have mental willpower. The same people, they pay their money. Oh, my New Year's resolution, and then they doing the same thing before a week is over.
Exactly.
You say you wasn't gonna watch football because of Colin Kaepernick. I literally told my brother. I said no. I said I rock with Colin Kaepernick, but I'm gonna watch sports.
Right.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm sorry. I told my brother,
but you say you're gonna do something, and then don't do it. Like a lot of people do that all the time. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do that."
No. Most people ride with what's happening in the world because they think that's right. All right, man, just be true to yourself. What you want to do, man. And that's all.
Yeah. Even some of the pastors was talking about, I ain't gonna watch. Okay, pastor, but man, we finna get out of here about 12. You just started at 11:45.
11:45.
We finna get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta go get home, man. I go through the 45 minutes of praise and worship first, and then the 3 collection plates going around.
And then we out of there. That's feel the spirit. I'm not gonna touch the spirit. We finna go home. I ain't even gonna preach. Tony said this is a real conversation.
What this guy said.
Most women feel as though sex is the only thing required of them to maintain a relationship. A lot of men love sex, but in this day and time, you are going to have to bring something to the table other than that.
Look, sex gonna hold you in a relationship when you're a teenager and 20s.
Right.
After that, after you get 30, you need more than that. You need a whole lot more than that.
Way more.
Me and Carl.
Yeah, we were just talking about before. This guy was asked a question down in Miami. He said, like, why do women so hard to date down here? And he said that the women are called Miss BBs, stand for Miss Bad and Broke. I mean, they look bad, they look good, but they broke. And most women in that pocket of women feel like they're gonna get with a man just because how they breasts look, how they butt look, how they thighs look, how they face look. That's what they're gonna get by with. And I'm gonna just sadly say, for one, you're not showing too much of yourself. Even though you're showing a lot, you're not showing too much of yourself. And two, one day your body's gonna fail you. Are you gonna be able to keep that up for the rest of your life?
Exactly. That's what a lot of women don't understand, especially a lot of women in their 20s. I'm not saying every woman in their 20s, but a lot of women in their 20s. You're not going to always have the same body. And
Right.
let's say if you're trying to maintain that body. So after age, I mean, when there's gravity takes a part of you, having children takes a part of you. So you're either going to get some type of, let's say if you work out, okay, you work out, but even still, then gravity's going to take a part of your body. You still
Sooner or
have to
later.
get done. You're going to get wrinkles, so your face is not going to look pretty the whole time, and you have to get either plastic surgery or something in your face to look younger. So yeah, a lot of these girls, they think like, oh, having sex and being pretty is going to get me whatever I want. To some point, yeah, but they're literally looking for something that's right now. They're not looking for anything that's long term.
And what you just said, you said for some point, yes, and looking for something right now.
Hmm.
That is so important and powerful, because the type of man they're gonna get is only a right now man.
Mm-hmm.
That type of man, like I can't think in a woman's mind, but the way I'm set up, I'm thinking that they woman want a man that's gonna be respectful, nice, care about her, loving, a protector, a provider, that's gonna be faithful. And in my mind, what you're bringing to the table, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a challenge for you to get that type of guy.
Exactly.
You're gonna
Because
get
what are
that
you
right.
bringing other than that? Let's say if like, what type of personality do you have other than your pretty face and your nice body? Do you
Right.
have a nice personality? Do you have a bad personality? Do you think because you look so pretty, you don't have to be this nice, caring person, that you could just be
That's
mean
what
to
it is.
everybody?
I be doggone. I don't care
No,
how
that's
pretty
what
you
it is. Most women think because they look so bad, and we're talking about this pocket of women, they feel like that they don't have to have the other things because of what they have, what they got going on right here.
bull.
You're your own egg.
I'm done.
No, that's real talk though. What you got
I
for us,
don't
Paul?
care. I don't care. I don't care how fine you is. I be doggone. You gonna come in
That's what I'm
with that bad
saying.
attitude?
So let's say even if they do get married, so let's say they find the guy that they want, that 1% of men that 6 feet, makes 6 figures, whatever the hell it is, they won't. They're either not going to be married for a very long time, or they're going to get cheated on all the time. So,
but not even that. That stand up guy, that 1% man, not even gonna. He ain't gonna allow it to go that far. He not. And what I mean by that is a man can peep out what a woman brings to the table. And what he's saying, I'm not. He said he can't stand a I am the table woman. I'm with you, but a man can peep out what the woman brings to the table. What It's almost like the video he played at the beginning. Can you respect me? Can you nourishing and support is two major things. Can you love me? That nourishing and that support. Can you support me? How can you support me and you ain't supporting yourself in nothing to get to the point where I'm at?
exactly.
You don't even know how to properly support. So now I call you out on support. You get mad and upset and start throwing a tantrum because you secretly don't know how to support. So this is your defense mechanism to win the argument, because you can't even argue that. And you just think looking good is enough, and it's not.
I'm going to say something that's probably going to piss a lot of women off, especially these women. They want a daddy, like an actual daddy.
Oh, Lord Jesus, you done hit it. I ain't even, I got to turn
That's
my
Say
camera.
say that one more time.
Let me
They
turn my
want a
camera.
daddy. Somebody who
Come
literally
on.
takes care of them financially. They want a daddy. And they have probably most of them
Mm.
have daddy issues. Let me stop.
No, Carl, turn your camera. She need to say that with just her face. She is on the money tonight. She is on the money. Come on with it. What you say, Kitty?
No, don't do that. Don't.
And you know what? I'm gonna mute myself.
I'm gonna mute myself too. Let's go. Say that again.
I'm sorry. So I said most of them have daddy issues. They want a daddy, and most of them have daddy issues. I said what I said. What?
All right, we back. We back.
No, you good. You good.
Yo,
We
that's
gonna leave you out
right.
there by yourself like that.
Oh,
You
sorry.
all right? You all right? You all right?
Yeah, went down the wrong way. What they said. Kitty got a question about that. What you just said. So I was talking to somebody I care about enough. It's a homie, and I told him, I said, I just added a standard to my dating list, and the standard is your dad had to be, or a male figure had to be in your life growing up. Is that too much to ask? Because of what you just said.
Okay, so there's a lot of girls that didn't grow up with fathers in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Now they could have still a male figure in their life. This could be uncles, this could be cousins, this could be brothers.
That's why I said male figure. I didn't say that. I said male figure.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, because I mean, even with me, I had a dad in my life, and I still have daddy issues. So, I don't know.
But see, we can already tell that you think a little differently than the average woman.
Yeah.
And see, even with that, you're I ain't gonna say you're older, you're experienced, okay? Mm-hmm. With you being experienced, you bring another level to this podcast. Like your answers are like you got somebody earlier today saying you answer so mature.
Right.
You answer mature. Now, that's a lot dealing with you, but it also could be because you had a father in your life as well.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just saying that because I don't know your father or anything, so I don't know the type of man he was. But the reason why I made that a deal for me is because, and a problem could be me going after this type of woman, but you don't know the woman didn't have a father in their life until you start talking to them. But I done dated women that had daddy issues, and it's hard to date a woman that have daddy issues. What I just brought up, they don't know about support. They don't really know. This is gonna sound harsh, and I ain't saying it the way that I'm about to say it, but they don't know their place. They don't know their place, and what I mean by place, they just don't know when to be quiet sometimes.
No.
I
get what he's saying.
Yeah. Like they don't know. Like it's okay. It's okay to voice your opinion. Let's have a real conversation. Let's talk. But every time it turned into you berating me. But I'm the man. I'm the one you chose to be with. Why you downing me like that? Why you with what you just said? And that's my thing. And it's like I have never ever called any of my exes out of their name to their face or outside, or if they're not around me. I have never put my hands on a woman.
Right.
I have never disrespected the woman. Why would you do that to me? I have never gave that energy to you. And I think part of that comes with as you grow up as a preteen, in your adolescence, even in your elementary stage, there's something about a father that leads and guides that in that woman. He in that young girl. He may not say this is what you do, A, B, C, and D, but his presence just being there.
Right.
And so I made that. I don't know. I might be setting myself up for failure. I might be single for the rest of my life. But I told myself, I said, man, they gotta have that. They gotta have that in their life because it's too hard. It's too hard trying to give a woman the world, and yet and still they don't respect you because of issues that's not yours.
Right. So basically, ultimately, you want her to be able to have respect for a man, you being that man.
That man, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Miss Yvonne said, also, there are some great men out here that may not look good to the eye, but are good for the soul. They are devoted and ready to be a soulmate. Women look too much at the facial features. Fine isn't always what's best.
True.
Because
Let
it
'em
is some
know.
fine men out there that will whoop your tail.
Oh yeah, let them know. I saw that movie. That movie on what was it called? Four Colored Girls.
Yeah.
That dude
Yeah.
that was that serial raper. He had a great personality, looked good, and as soon as he got him in the room, as soon as he got him in the house, he turned around, locked the door, and it was over.
Yep.
Mhm.
What's that movie? Michael Ealy played in him and Sanaa Lathan. And Morris Chestnut, because he said did something to the car to make Morris
I'm
wreck
trying
the
to
car.
think.
I can't
He
think of that
did.
movie.
Oh, Morris Chestnut, Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah, and Michael Ealy. Pretty boy, they call him.
Yeah. Lights the dude that's the dude from Barbershop, right?
Yeah,
The one
yeah,
with
Yeah.
green eyes.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Dang, I didn't even know him and Morris Chestnut played in the movie together. Let me see. I can
Mhm.
find that easy then.
Let me see. Tony said, if I fall in love with your personality, your character, all the exterior stuff don't matter to me. Believe me, baby, we are locked in.
Hmm.
Dare said, I met a woman that wanted me to be her father in a way. I peeped game and sat on the bench. Told coach, kick me off the bench.
I'm done. He always does stuff like that.
Oh, boy, Dare is crazy, boy. Some don't know what to actually look for in a man or woman. People tend to look for similar traits like their fathers. That this
Exactly.
is not always good. Oh no, because
Yeah.
True.
So men look for traits like their mama, because they want somebody to be able to cook for them, take care of them, and make sure that the house is clean. For the most part, I'm not. There's other things, but I'm saying for the most part, they want the same things that they seen their mama doing. So
Mhm.
same thing when it comes to with women. They want somebody like their dad, if their dad was in their life.
Got you. I'm gonna ask you something about that. Hey, that movie you was talking about is called The Perfect Guy.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I
yeah. I
ain't
just
seen
seen
it.
Tara. She just put it in the chat. Perfect
Got
guy. Yeah,
you.
appreciate that.
Yeah. So Kitty, with what you just said, let me ask you this. So now our parents grew up in that generation of tradition. Mostly it was traditional. So how do a traditional person in this day and age find that lady or find that man? Because it's different. It is women back then accepted the house role easier. I ain't gonna say they just accepted, but they
Mhm.
accepted it easier. The man would go and work and come home. That was the cycle. Now women don't want to stay home. They want their own. They want to go to college, get their own degree. They want their own business, their own money, but still want the man to do 100% of the payment at the house, and still want that man to take care of them.
So this
So
is the thing, and this is why the dating pool is messed up, because it's like you can't want that man to provide for you, but then still be independent at the same time. It doesn't work that way.
yeah. Oh my lord. Boy, you about to make me
Yeah,
cry over here.
yeah, yeah,
I'm just saying, it does
yeah,
not work that way. Why
yeah,
would you want somebody to
yeah.
take care of you, but also want to be independent at the same time? Does
That's
not
what
work that way.
Woo, girl.
If you want something
Yep.
traditional, you have to be traditional. So if a man's trying to find a woman like that, it's going to be very hard, but
Yeah. They
he'll
out there.
find it.
like James Jr. James Jr. just said, you talking good. I married my wife for her heart, not looks. One thing about it, if we live long, we going to get old. Just like what you said, Kitty and Neil, a few minutes ago. We're gonna get old.
We're gonna get
Mhm.
old.
We're gonna get old. Because if it don't matter how this person look, man or female on the outside, if that heart is good, that heart gonna make the outside look good anyway.
Exactly.
Oh man. Boy, hey, chat, please don't get on me when I'm about to say this. There's some unattractive women that look good when I see them happy and they smiling.
Yeah.
I done seen some women that I didn't find physically appealing, but just who they are, who they were as a person.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm talking to myself in my head, like, man, why am I looking at them like this? like
Because
why?
how they are and what they how they like their personality is to you makes them look way better. So it's
Yeah.
not the
Mhm.
outside. The outside
Yeah.
could be a 4 in beauty standards or whatever.
Right.
But the inside of them, what makes them
Right.
makes them look like a 10. You are going to see it as a 10.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm going to say exactly, Cornelius. Kitty brought to the table what she has dealt with and what she has been taught generationally, generational teachings and parental modeling causes us to react, and respond accordingly. It's a do. You taught a certain way, you're gonna act accordingly.
Right.
All right.
That's why even though my dad is gone, I'm glad that once I got grown, we was able to talk it out because it did help a lot. And that's what Tara, because I had seen that in the chat when she said, was it the perfect guy? Yeah, it was the perfect guy.
Like the way I grew up was basically my mom always had respect for my dad, regardless if, like, she always said he was the man of the household. She always respected him as the man of the household. She worked, and she worked majority of the time because my dad had mental problems and like mental health problems and also physical problems. So there's times where he couldn't work for years at a time. She would be the only one working, but she still gave him that respect of him being the man of the house. That's how I grew up. So
Yeah. See, I can do all that myself.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I can see I can do all that myself. I just want someone to support me with what I want to do with my life and stand beside me, not underneath or behind me.
So with that, that's exactly how I feel. My ex, she said she didn't want to be known as Mrs. Dunlap. She wanted to be known as Amber. That was her name. And
she's doing too much.
And that's what's the problem. I was like, but if we get married, you take my last name, you're gonna have the name also. What's wrong with people knowing you by your husband? Because she wanted her own to shine and have a voice / visual in the world outside of me. And what's the point of getting married? Because I'm taking on you as well.
Exactly.
I'm taking on you as well. That's why I tell young men, the kids I mentor, I was like, look, when you go out, even if it's the Walmart or Food Line, like look very presentative, because when you get in a relationship, you represent somebody else as well.
Right.
So if you go out with your pants sagging, hair not done, and whatever, smelling like weed, then that reflects your girlfriend.
Right.
So I didn't understand that, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, when it comes to being married, it should be a privilege to take your husband's last name.
Boy, I've seen an ugly, beautiful woman that's inside be so beautiful to make you want to cry.
It's an ugly, beautiful.
So she felt as though she was losing her identity.
Don't tell her that.
She felt as though she was losing her identity. Insecurity kills marriages when misplaced. Yeah.
I mean, okay, so when it comes to your ex-girlfriend,
yeah,
do you feel like she needed to have a spotlight on her?
No, no, she was not like that. It went back to the father thing.
Okay.
The father issues. And out of her mouth, she has told me that she is not going to allow a man to tell her or dictate what she's going to do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I'll give you a real life example. One day she called me and she was like, oh yeah, no, this was on Sunday. She was like, yeah, I just got out of church. I was so excited. I was like, hey, you going to church? She was like, yeah, I went to church today. Me and my mom's got up. I was like, are y'all going to go to Bible study on Wednesday? Just asking a question. And she was like, my God, Neil, like, why you trying to get me to go to church here on this day? And because I asked her, she purposely not go on Wednesday. just to show that she has control and she make the decision to go or not to go. So if she would have went to church after I asked her, she would have felt like she only went because I asked her.
Said something. Yeah, no. See, that's major daddy issues, because it's like, okay, you're not telling her, you're not demanding her. You're saying, you're asking, and she made it a point to not go because you asked. That's
and that was just one of the things. And it's like, no, she is really a low key. She didn't need the spotlight and stuff. It was just, that's why that relationship was one of the major reasons to say, like, man, lady, she got to have some type of male in her life, because that was hard. It was hard. And I'm the total opposite. Like, how I go to work, how I was going to work, building the foundation for us, and that was what I was getting. Like, no.
Right.
There you go, Neil.
Cornelius is a direct, assertive, and secure individual who knows who he is and what he brings to the table. He doesn't need validation. That's intimidating to those who are not secure. Man, let me get off this camera and cry right quick.
Oh boy.
Yeah, screenshot that for me. I need that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Not being modest about it. I really do, because sometimes I don't like to say it, but it feels good when validation comes through.
All right. Especially for y'all men, because y'all don't get that often.
Yeah. And that was the other thing. It was like I wasn't expecting validation from friends and family, but the person I choose to be with, I would love just a verbal pat on the back. Didn't get it. And it was like, you can visibly see the stuff that I'm accomplishing. I'm not a talker. And you can ask Carl. If he asks me to do something, if I give you my word, I'm going to do it. And if I don't, I'm going to call you and be like, hey, man, we got a rain check or something. Do something like that.
Yeah, because you have done it. So,
yeah, I'm a man of my word. So one of the biggest things with me and her, when I published my book, I said I was going to do it. Nothing. No congratulations. No. I had friends buy my book. Like she ain't read one page of it. So it's like,
and she was with you at the time?
Yes.
So she didn't support you in any way.
No, I'm telling you. That's why I'm big. That's why when we talk about this stuff, I'm big on support. I bring up support, and it's coming from a place of not having it. I didn't be in with the woman that couldn't support because she didn't know how to support. But in this case, she knew how to support and just willingly wouldn't give it.
Wow.
Because what she was saying was her supporting me. She said she can support me, but she's worrying about stuff in her own personal life, and that's taking away time and energy from her personal life. So why would she help me do this? Also, she don't like reading. What she said, she don't like reading. And then it's a motivational empowerment book. She said she think that stuff is useless.
Yeah, she's a narcissist. She is.
So it was. Yeah, it was.
That's all you have to do. She's a narcissist. It don't matter if she thinks, if she's taken away, knowing that she knows how to support but won't do it for you. She's a narcissist. All she cared about was herself.
Yeah, and it took it. You're right, and this is stuff like I knew, but it took me too long to break it off because I told my brother, when I told my brother we broke up, he was like, "Why she break up with you?" I was like, "No, I broke up with her." And he was like, "Yo, when a man break up with a woman, he done." And but yeah, it took me too long. It took me too long. I knew this stuff probably about halfway through the relationship. I just thought she could change. I thought she could change. And it was just like it never changed. People say when you're in a relationship, it's a rocky road, it's a roller coaster. Once we took that first dip, it just kept going down. It never came back up. And I just, yeah. So I'm happy that I'm out of it. I'm good.
Well, yeah.
Thank you. I'm good. I ain't missed one thing. And Miss Evelyn, I saw the last message too. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
It's like she
Oh,
knows
Lord.
what you may need or want.
Exactly what he says.
And
You say,
it's like she knows what you may need or want, and yet she won't deliver due to not wanting to see you happy. Ah,
Jesus.
Exactly. Right there.
exactly, bro. In other words, you know your vision, goals, and aspirations, and you are not going to settle for anyone or anything that can't be in the marriage and supportive of your dreams for the betterment of your marriage. You will be supportive of hers as well.
Yeah. No, she's right. She agree. I agree. Thank you.
It's reciprocal or nothing at all. Should screenshot some of this stuff for you, bro.
No, I want you to. I had myself on mute. I was like, screenshot that for me.
But you know what? It's always in the chat, man. It's always. If you go back and look, it's always there. But the comments coming in so fast, I couldn't do it, man. You see, my hand was on here trying. I said, man, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Right?
Nah, you good. You good, man. You good. I ain't mean to hijack it though. I ain't mean to hijack it like that. Thank you.
But speaking of fathers and men, since we talking about fathers and stuff right there, let me just go and put this up right here. Fathers, men, boys, you stay home with your parents, girl, even including the women. Got something for you right here.
Hold on. You about to run some people off the chat, boy. What you bringing up Gino for?
I got something for you right here. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Some of you young people ain't got no parents to teach you nothing, so I teach you. Don't let your parents have to tell you boys take out the trash. You live there, you see it, do it. Don't let your parents have to tell you daughters and boys wash the dishes. You see them, do it. Don't let them have to tell you to do nothing in the house. You see it needs to be done, do it. You live in there free. You don't have to pay no bills, no light, no electric, no gas, no water. See, it's a whole different thing when you get on your own. Keep your room clean. Your mother shouldn't put out an APP to find her son because the room's so dirty he can't find him. If you disagree with your mother, don't ever backtalk. Your mother or father should never have to tell you, lower your voice. It may not be too loud to you, but it's their ears. It is their ears that's determine what's respectable, what's not respectable. Giving your mother some money which contribute to your house stay shows and demonstrate your appreciation and shows responsibility. Your mother should never have to ask you. You should do it willingly. Do it gladly.
Hey man, you got to send that to me. Send that to me.
No, that's facts.
Send that to me, please.
Gino.
That's Gino. Everybody I talk to don't like Gino. He too harsh. Nah, that's that.
Gino, we shouldn't. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, don't take that trash out. See what happens.
Right.
You simply get your head busted. Right. Or get hit.
What you say? They're rolling up the belt, waiting for you to run.
But you know what? It shouldn't. You stay there rent free. Anything your mama or your daddy, you know, if the dad in the house, if they ask you to do anything, you should be like, okay, no problem. You staying there rent free. Even the clothes that you have on your back ain't even yours.
Exactly.
Because you ain't pay for it. You ain't pay for nothing.
Don't get it. They don't get it, man.
No, they don't get it.
I was you know, I do the little mentoring and stuff. That's what I'm trying to get through this one kid's head right now. Because he have all this stuff against his mother. She won't do this. She won't do that. Why won't she allow me to do this? I'm like, dude, you do nothing. She have to ask you every day to clean the dishes, to clean the room. You sit on the chair. You done got a dent in the chair from where you just sit at so much. The girl, she have to pay somebody to cut the grass. You can go out there and cut the grass. We don't have a lawnmower. Don't you know I got a lawnmower? Don't you
Right.
know
There's
that
somebody that does.
you can ask somebody to borrow the lawnmower to get your mom's grass cut?
Mhm.
And like I
Sure
told you,
can.
these kids bigger than me. These kids look like they're adults. So it ain't you too small. You lazy, but you want a cell phone. You
Right.
want
And
an
it's like,
Xbox.
imagine if they did all this stuff and how open their parents would be into.
I've been trying to tell them that. I'm like, look, dude, look at the stuff she's getting you. Why are you doing this messed up stuff? Imagine what could happen if you willingly start doing this stuff.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Look good. Clothes he have on look good. Never go without a meal. He whine enough, she gets him whatever he want. And I'm like, you just sitting back milking this. Here's the problem, the big problem. You're going to be 18 and out of that house at one point in time. At some point in time.
And don't even know what to do.
Don't know what to do. You just hit it on the head. Don't know nothing. Don't even know how to add math.
Can't even boil an egg. So
Well,
you some mama cooking.
I should show you this pan this dude used to cook some ass or thing. That stuff stuck to the skillet.
I'm done. That's
No,
not
man.
good.
Good kids, good heart. They don't have no work ethic, man. They don't have no work ethic. They don't have no discipline. And that's why this is not, it's on her now because she's in it, but that's where the men supposed to stay in the house. That's where that come from.
Yeah.
Y'all women, y'all got a soft heart, which is good because you need that nourishing heart. You're supposed to have that, but it's supposed to be offset with that guy.
Mhm.
That guy's supposed to offset that. And it's hard for me to really help these young kids out because I'm technically not the real father. So if I implement something, they can override it just like that. And most of the time it gets overridden because they love their child and they want their child to be happy. So whenever they say A, B, C, and D, they do X, Y, Z.
Mhm.
But y'all ain't ready for that conversation.
Right.
Darius,
Exactly.
I feel you on that, bro. Because I'm same way with my mama, bro. Same way. My mama don't play. My mama talk junk to my classmates. Don't play. 91, I just let her go. I don't even say nothing. I just get out the way.
You better.
I see y'all got the nice version of my mama. She talk a little junk. You know, it's all in fun. I said, but I hear it. Y'all ain't got to deal with it. I said, I got to deal with it. Y'all ain't got to deal with it. Oh man. And since we talking about these kids today and everything, we know how the kids are, man, you know, and all this stuff. Thinking I find something else while y'all talking.
Well, Miss Evelyn is right. Said we damage our kids by taking away their chance to become independent thinkers.
Yep.
Oh my God. They don't think past their eyelashes, man.
Right.
Nope.
They don't think it. I'm like, I got my couch over here, and it's a three cushion couch. So and it's a couch that folds out into a bed. So when it's time to put the bed back in, took 20 minutes to figure out which cushion go where. If two cushions are completely the same, you can flip them from each side. In the middle, you got the zipper showing out to the. Come on, man. Don't know how to
Like
let up blinds.
this, and I think like especially the children now, because I say this on both men and women, that like the fact that they don't know how to cook or clean properly. These are the type of people that have an apartment or a house or whatever, and it be dirty and it be nasty
Mhm.
because their parents have coddled them so much. Was like, oh, I'll cook everything, I'll clean everything, I'll give you everything that you want. Now that you're out in the real world and you're like, well, I'm just gonna pay bills. I don't care how my house look like.
Mm.
There's people that have
Garbage.
dirty houses because of that. They don't know how to make a decent meal because
Right.
their mom never really taught them how to make a meal because
Right.
she made them. I literally, when I was growing up, I used to watch my mama make food to learn how to make different things.
Mhm.
So I didn't want to be that person to when I got older. all I knew was to order some food, order some pizza, or put a frozen dinner in the in the microwave or eat some noodles. I don't want to eat like that. Like I wanted to be able to learn how to make my own meals. Like, but these parents, especially like I said, their children now are grown. They're 20, 21, 22, 20, however old. They coddled them for so long. The only thing that they know is to work and to pay bills. Other than that, they don't know how to keep a home. They barely know how to keep themselves.
Yeah. The cell phone is a privilege, just like a license. We pay the cell phone bill. And if your grades don't match your words, if your behavior don't match your affirmations, the cell phone is in my top drawer, period. It's in the top drawer, period.
Andre, I do something different. Don't put the phone in the top drawer. You use the phone around the child. No, for real. They in the front seat. I'm driving down the road. Like I'm on the phone like it's mine.
Wow.
Boy, you know that the side eye look that you get.
Right.
Hey. But look, here's the thing. I put down the law. You know what to do to get the phone back. Until you get it back. And you think I'm about to be paying for a phone and it's just in my top drawer? No, it's gonna be in use somehow.
There you go. He be in the phone.
There you go. Yeah.
You were like, who this? Who you talk to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no, took one of the phone privilege away from the kid because I actually got in the phone and saw what they was doing in the phone. Like, oh, you don't deserve a phone. Well, she didn't say it. You got
it. Some of our women, we have become so used to providing without a man that we have totally forgotten how our forefathers made provisions and sacrificed their lives for our future. We are not men. I believe that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Father's Day coming up. So I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. And we need our men. We must make them feel appreciated as they go through hell in this world. Yes, we do. Lift them up and say positive things to them, and maybe they will value us more. It's a give and take partnership.
Preach.
My son is only 3, soon to be 4 in October. I'm trying my best to prepare myself for the attitude when it gets older.
No, don't prepare yourself. You teach good attitude right now.
That's right. You teach them while they're young.
Yes.
I know. I got 3.
So adorable. He's too adorable.
Who that?
Darius, the son. Yeah, he's way too adorable. He showed us a video when he was playing one of his video games. He kind of did a little bit better than Darius. So
the 18-year-old cousin who I've raised since he was 9 as a nephew is the one who I have to do this with. LOL. He is so into his friends and that phone, but until a shift comes, he knows the phone is good as gone. Yeah. I definitely do. He shows mad respect to me even at 3. So I know I'm doing a good job so far. That's right. You keep doing that. Because they are a human tape recorder at these ages. Those ages right there. They record everything. So if you cuss around them, they're going to cuss too. You talk junk, they're going to talk junk too. They pick up everything. Teach while young, and when they grow up, they won't depart from you. That's right. They won't. They'll love you to death.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of the young folks,
it's popping to it.
Huh?
I said the comment section section.
I know. I'm trying to keep up. I can't.
I know where Brandon. Hey, where Brandon at?
Brandon back there. You back there asleep. I had went to check on it. Hey, boy, you could have came in here, daddy roll this stuff, but he could have controlled it from his phone. But yeah, they coming in. I'm trying to keep up. But since we talking about kids, let me play a scene from Friday.
There we go. Yes, I saw that the other day.
You kids today are nothing but punks. Sissified. So quick to pick up a gun. You're scared to take an ass whipping. This is what makes you a man. When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day. You think you're a man with that gun in your hand, don't you? I'm a man without it. Put the gun down. Come on, put up your dukes. Now you're a man.
Yes. One of the most serious scenes he done acted in. Yes.
And in the case, in young people, you know, even some of y'all men that's on here, in case y'all didn't get it, then here you go.
You got a choice. You got talent. You got a chance, and I want to hear about your environment, what your mama didn't give you, and the white man won't give you no shot. You got a chance. Use it while you're still alive. You don't know what death is. You have no idea what death is. Make a decision.
Y'all got a decision to make.
Yeah.
And you tell the truth. You don't know what death is if you ain't never died and came back.
All right.
You don't even know what it is.
Make a decision. I love that. Everybody has to make a decision, man. Everybody. I love it. Whew. Make a decision, young men and women. Make a decision. All on fire today. Got his Honda shirt on.
Man, I'm trying to. I'm on both sides. I'm on this side and this side.
I know,
I'm working,
right?
man.
You like, I'm trying to keep up. Try to keep up.
I got you. I got you.
I got y'all. But you know what?
Over there.
But you know what? Before y'all even talk about a certain topic, I be know when to find the video for y'all even say it.
Well, look at him, boy.
You know what's in their head.
Look at that. That's right. Now, bang, bang. Yes.
I'm done. Yes. Bang, 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 bang.
Andre, you crazy.
Oh, bro. You're wrong. Bang, bang. That's the decision he made.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, so he's literally me all over again. Okay, bro. Little Darius, okay.
Little Darius.
Yeah,
You
so
look just like him, so yeah.
And you're going to get to a point, you ain't going to have the answers, though. They're going to hit you with some serious one. You ain't going to know.
Yeah.
And be like, why?
Like, woo, bro.
I don't know.
And when you get to that point, say you don't know, but we're going to find the answer.
Yeah, that's the best answer. I don't know.
Yeah, say you don't know. Don't try to make it seem like Dad know everything.
But
Please.
we'll find answers together.
Yes. That works out a lot. And if you say that, I promise they'll just say, okay, Daddy. Mm-hmm.
They sure will.
What you got for us? You about to play something else? I know that.
I sure am. You're right, bro.
Hey,
I'm looking.
He had that Malcolm X look over
there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I sure am.
What you got? Oh
Lord Jesus with this.
Who child is this?
I don't know, and she need to get slapped.
I know I'm on your logo. And y'all like, what you got on your nails? A pair of nails. That I made. So before you come for me, boo, go check yourself.
Hold up. Before you come for me, boo. Go check yourself.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. I think she was a type of girl that was born from somebody that was probably 14, 15 years old that was born from a mama that was 14 or 15 years old when they had them. Literally, the grandmama's like 30.
And to double down on that, the parents probably okay with this because who posted this? Who posted this? You okay with your child?
Your child is not even 10 years old. Nails acting like a grown person. What the hell?
Child ain't even 10. I think she sounds like she's either between 4 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
I think that she's 7.
Don't worry about that one. I was sleeping. But check yourself. Girl, you talking to a 7-year-old boy?
7. Okay.
What? Man, Lord have mercy.
Ain't got no words for that one. That's a
You know
shame.
what I was doing when I was 7? I was coloring books. I was playing on swing sets. I was playing with my Barbies. I wasn't caring about if my nails was done.
7
was-
years
I
old,
was-
we was out there running around with the old Tonka truck that you
I
couldn't
was
tear up.
throwing rocks at trees.
We
I
would
was
too.
like, yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
man.
the only saving grace I can say in that video is that she has a business if she want to do it when she get older. Because she said in the video she made her own nails. If you did that, you got a business. I don't got nothing else to say.
That's
the only
literally
thing.
the silver lining in that. Literally.
The attitude, the sassiness, like who she. I think she just got on a video and started talking. Cause this 7-year-old, who she talking to like that? She ain't talking to somebody specific.
She's talking like her mama and her grandma. That's what she's
That's
talking
exactly what's happening. And probably great grandma, to be honest. Probably great grandma, probably in the 40s, no more than 50.
Exactly. 45, 50, maybe.
And you know what bothers me? The parents probably shifting that video around to friends and family. Look at my little girl. Oh, she's so adorable. Like, you know how stupid you're making yourself look?
She's not. No.
I wish I was in the inner circle of these type of people. I'll tell them. I promise you, that's not cool.
They wouldn't want me to be a friend if I was.
But you know the big thing about social media right now is that they remember this stuff is forever, and there's grown men and women that's getting punished for things they did when they was teens. So you can possibly be setting your kids up for failure. Your child come over here at the age of 9 or 10 and say something that they don't know is wrong in the world today. They get older and now they got to hold an account for something they said 10, 15 years ago. And they twin. Come on, man.
It's
But
sad,
everybody
man.
wants to do everything on the internet and want to show everything. I'm happy. I grew up in a time that there wasn't no internet. I'm happy.
Right.
I did whatever I wanted to, and not one person had any video on me. Because now you treat the internet as in like, oh, I'm gonna show everything. I'm gonna say exactly what's on my mind. Y'all need to stop.
Modern learned behavior. Well, we're gonna get out of here, boy. It was a great conversation today, boy. I couldn't even keep it, man. They got me working over here.
Are you sweating over there, boy?
Moving on both sides. Working both sides. But that's what you do. You step in when somebody's not even here. That's what you do. But what you got, Neil?
Oh man, what I got? So I told you we had a podcast coming up. I can tell you the name of it now. So the podcast me and my homies are doing is called 3 Cents Worth. That's what the podcast is called, and we're probably going to drop maybe mid to the end of July. We have started recording episodes. It's not going to be live. It's just going to be recorded episodes at the moment. But that's what I'm working towards right now. Like I said, I'm still working on the book and just taking a day at a time. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had to slow down. I had a lot of stuff going on, personal life, work life, and everything. Probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I had to rush myself to the hospital. I just had crazy chest pains. And it was like constricting my chest, and it was like that for about 30, 40 minutes before it went away. So I went to the urgent care, and then they sent me to the actual emergency room. So basically, they didn't find nothing. Everything was good. Vitals was good. Heart was good. They said it's probably just come from overworking, stress, and they was like, the stress, you probably don't even know it's stress. You're just living it. And so from there, I made a decision to slow down and cut some stuff out. So important stuff from this point forward. And this summertime, it's just going to be work. It's going to be podcasts, the 2 that I'm doing, and working on my book. Other than that, I'm resting.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Man, you know we got somebody down in the hood that could have helped you out with that.
you can help me out with that. Like, oh, got a heart problem. In the chest.
Right dead in the chest. Heavy too.
Yeah, my dad was like, go get that corn liquor.
You know, boy, corn liquor. Hey, that's another subject right there.
Hey, he saying like the dude on the street. Boy, that's another subject. Let me get on out of here. Got you. That's what you got, Kitty.
So next weekend, up until like of the what is it, 16th, I'm gonna be in y'all state.
Our state.
I'm visiting.
Oh, hey, we gotta get up. Gotta get up.
Yeah.
Hey, I drink corn liquor.
You got you. Lauren said it sounded like a panic attack. Let me ask y'all this. Because I never had a heart attack or a panic attack or anything like that. This what happened. I literally was sitting down at my laptop, putting in my students' times, doing nothing. And then the chest pain.
Yeah, it does it at any time, literally. You don't have to be doing something that's like causing you stress right then. Panic attacks happen at any time.
Yeah. Anytime.
Okay. I'm gonna be more careful of that. Could be anxiety. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Same thing. Panic and anxiety attacks are pretty much the same thing.
All right.
Yep.
Actually, well, I'm following up with my doctor this Wednesday too as well. So
good, man. Good.
Yeah. Other than that, that's it. That podcast, 3 cents worth. I'll let y'all know when it drops.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta let us know, man, so we can share it on here.
Oh yeah, I know how it feels. Same thing. I've been through panic attacks. I know how they feel. No joke. Got to make sure you center yourself too. When you get panic attacks, you literally have to breathe and center yourself as best as you can, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. I drank some water. As soon as I drank the water, like the pain kind of went away. So part of it being dehydration?
It can.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing a whole lot and not drinking the proper fluids. Oh yeah.
Well, you know, my job, I work outside 8 hours.
Yeah.
Now I'm outside working people, teaching people to drive trucks, and I'm on asphalt.
Oh yeah.
And that's the problem I had, because it's like I drank a lot of water. So it's just like, ooh. Yeah, all right.
You might get you a Gatorade every now and then to put them electrolytes back in you.
That's probably what it is. All right, that's cool. Appreciate it. Glad I brought that up.
Slow down, like Kitty said. Miss Bond said, slow down. Yeah, but you know, we'll be back on Monday and everything, and glad everybody came on. And you know, if y'all got some outside siblings, we're gonna talk about it on here one day too. You got some outside and you mad at them, what you mad for? Or if you got siblings in the house, what you mad at them for? Why you picking on them? Beating them up.
Right.
But yeah, but you know, we'll be back here Monday. You know, I'm gonna close out with my boy Travis Clark, because I said I was gonna blow his song up for him and everything. He's on the move. He done made his CD. I talked to him last night, and man, he's doing a lot of great big things, man. And I know a lot of y'all seen him. I know a lot of y'all heard it, but I'm gonna play his song on the way out of here.
Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You're the only one who can save me.
got a story to tell, my life ain't always been a dream. Gotta right my wrongs, cause that's what's best for me. I've been tied up, looked around and set up. Got me thinking how I let this happen to me. I didn't even see it coming. They did all of this and got nothing. I'm thinking to myself, laying in this bed, wrapped in bandages, staples in my head. I'm so grateful that I walked away with my life. I thank God for another chance to get it right. Mama, you ain't gotta feel alone no more, cause I'm free, yeah. Sitting down the road, I've been coasting, stuck with all this time like I'm frozen. Had me locked up in the system. Finally made it home, now I'm leaving. Sent me down the road, I've been coasting, stuck with all this time like I'm frozen. Had me locked up in the system. Finally made it home, now I'm leaving. The streets I used to run, I don't run no more. Things I thought was fun, they ain't fun no more. Cleaning up the bars where the hustlers play. Gave my life to God, now it's better days. No more looking over my shoulders, and you ain't gotta let the street control you. I'm a living testimony, you can get it right. Don't wait till it's too late, cause you can lose your life. Send me down the road, I've been coasting, stuck with all this time like I'm frozen. Got me frozen. Had me locked up in the system. Had me locked up. I made it home, now I'm leaving. Send me down the road, I've been coasting, stuck with all this time like I'm frozen. Had me locked up in the system. Finally made it home, now I'm leaving.
Hey, Trav, welcome home, Brody. We made it to the other side, man. Now it's time to walk in your purpose, nah, man. Yeah, love. Worship different when delivered from the trenches. Freedom from the prison, end of sentence, intercession. Holy angels sang as the bullets from barrels rang. Felt the weight of my sin weighing in when that gavel bang, dang. Gave me life when I found death. At my worst, he gave his best. Don't deserve, still nonetheless. Took my burdens, gave me rest. On this world, we got respect. Walking purpose, that's what's next. And that serpent stomp his neck. Welcome home, soldier, respect.
That's Travis, man. You're mute. You sound like you're mute. No.
Oops. I thought I was a mind over here. No, I was saying I like it. I like it. Keep doing your work, man.
Yeah.
Keep making your music.
So nothing else, y'all.
Uh-oh.
That's it. Just gotta cook. Get ready for work. That's it.
Yeah, I got what you need.
So y'all know how we do.
How we do.